Happy Friday. Welcome back to another 5 weekly favorites. Our first item is a food item. We wanted to share this because it's a seasonal item, but these are the Nature's Bakery fig bars in pumpkin spice. And this is a new box, but we both have gone through one already. Yeah, they're so good. So if you like fig Newtons, like as a kid, we actually really loved fig Newtons. We did. Which is weird because they're not like a kid-friendly food. But we like specifically loved the fig ones and the strawberry. And so these are kind of like an adult version of that. They have two like larger fig Newton type bars in each pack. And the pumpkin spice is just really good. It's like more pumpkin-y than spicy, I would say. Like tastes more like a fruit or like a vegetable filling,
I would say.
But they're really like filling. They're a really good snack. We think they're pretty nutritious. And they're dairy-free, nut-free, vegan, and kosher. Yeah. But I think the most like vegan, I feel like a lot of bars can sometimes have like sort of. Yeah, that's like fully plant-based. And yeah, they're really filling. Like I think that's the most surprising thing. Yeah, how much fiber do they have? Maybe that's the fiber. Oh, only 3 grams. I don't know why they're so filling then. Yeah, but they're really delicious. You can get them at Target. I feel like they're pretty affordable for as far as like good bars go too. So we wanted to mention that. Yes. Okay, I have a lip favorite from this week. I'm not wearing it right now because we're about to film a video on these lipsticks. You could swatch it on your hand. Yeah, I will. But it's the Beauty Pie. They're called the Luxe Shine lipsticks, I believe. And I bought this off of State of Kate, her recommendation, because she has like a lot of colors in this formula and she said she loves the formula. And I really want to get the bruised berry one that she talks about now. Because, that sounds pretty. Yeah, because she said that was like one of her favorites. But she said this one was her favorite and her most worn. And it's a You Sexy Thing. It's just like a nude. It's slightly more pink than I like wish it was, just because I love like brown nudes. But it is like a beige pink, so it's not like not like it's not like it's definitely a pretty pinky nude in my opinion. But I guess it's anything with pink, a little pink, I feel like is pinky. Yeah. But I really like it, and I've been wearing it over. It smells good. I can smell it. Yeah, it smells just like the Beauty Pie lip oils, which is that like vanilla, waffly vanilla. Yes, it smells amazing. Smells amazing, and I honestly just feel like it's kind of like a stick form of those lip oils that we love so much, but a little bit like thicker and more cushiony, and there's more pigment. Like this is like pretty pigmented when it's built up, and I think the thing that really surprised me the most, which I watched her video, I think it was on her Instagram that she swatched all of these on her lips, and when she would put it on, it looked like she almost like had lip liner on, because like she put it on and like layered it up, and it just created such a crisp line, which is really rare for these like balmy lipstick type formulas. And I was like, oh, maybe that's just like her lip shape. I doubt it'll do that on me because I don't have a really defined lip line. But I thought the same thing. Like when I put it on, I don't even really need a lip liner. Like for some reason, it just like almost like it stays exactly where you put it. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, even though it's like really balmy. And it actually can be pretty pigmented. So I really love this formula. I want to get more shades. And even though this is a little bit too, like I said, pinky on its own, I have been wearing it with like a deeper nude lip liner. And loving it, but I really want that bruised berry shade. So another Beauty Pie win. We love Beauty Pie. Yeah. Okay, next up is a body care favorite. I tried this literally years ago. This is the Neutrogena body oil, the fragrance-free version. It says light sesame formula. So I got this. I think I got it from Amazon, but you can get it at Target. They definitely changed the packaging. That's cute packaging. Oh, this is a smaller bottle. It comes in a bigger size too, but I just got the smaller one. Sorry, it was in my shower, so it's a little bit messy. But the thing I love about this, like I feel like in the colder months, my skin gets extra dry. You already know we love the Diabetics Relief Lotion, but even in the winter time, like sometimes I just need a little bit more. I feel like to make my legs feel like supple, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the Gold Bond like Diabetics Relief Cream does a good job of moisturizing, but then sometimes like to the touch they can feel kind of dry, you know what I mean? So adding a little bit of this in, like I just mix it in with the lotion, like helps to leave my skin looking healthy and like kind of have a little bit of glow. But the thing I like about this specific oil is that it's so lightweight. Like at first I had the ordinary rosehip seed oil and I was mixing that in with the lotion, and I like that, but that one's more heavier. Like it has a bit of a like base smell to it, and so it definitely leaves your skin like feeling a little bit like oily, which I don't mind. It still feels nice. But this one is so thin that it like effortlessly mixes in with the lotion, and it just leaves your skin looking healthy, but not like oily to the touch. If you were to use it on its own too, it soaks into the skin really nicely. And this it has like some synthetic ingredients. If not, it's all synthetic. No, there's sesame seed oil with some synthetic ingredients. So I do want to point that out. If you're looking for a pure oil, like I mentioned, the ordinary rosehip seed oil is really good if you just want a pure oil to mix in with your body lotion. But I have no problem with synthetic ingredients. I actually like them, so I really love this oil specifically because of how thin it is. But it's really good for the winter time, and it's so affordable. I just love Neutrogena in general. Yeah, they have so many good products. Yeah. Okay, so my next favorite is kind of random, but I recently got a library card. Britta's had one for a while. Yeah. And I just went onto like the LA Public Library website and signed up for like a free e-card. And then I downloaded the app so that I could have like a scannable version if I ever mosey into a library. Like, are they open now? They're open now. Yeah. You know, we should do that. Yeah, we should do that. So loved that, and then I was like, oh, what can I do with my library card? And I saw that people like rent books through Libby, like the app, and you basically just have to like download the app Libby and then put in your library card, and I think you can like rent books through there. But I noticed that when I like go to rent books on like the lapubliclibrary.com, it's even easier. And yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I was able to. I rented 2, and one of them, it wasn't a Kindle file, so it was kind of complicated, but it was still like I was able to read it. But basically I just like typed in all the books on my like wish list and my read list, and I found like some that I've been dying to read but didn't want to pay for, and I was like, oh, how am I gonna like read these? And one of them was, oh my god, what is it called? I just read it. The one I read? Yeah, My Favorite Half Night Stand. Yeah, my favorite Christina Lauren. I feel like a few of you guys like her books. Yeah, too. So I downloaded that one, and it was a CMS file, I want to say, and I had to like do a ton of things to convert it to be able to put it on my Kindle, but I was still like, okay, this was possible, and they give you 21 days to read it, so I was like, okay, that's great. It's like really easy. Like I literally just clicked borrow because I was already logged in with my library card number, and then it like downloaded the file. But then I changed my settings to just be like a Kindle first preference. And then I've been wanting to read the Winter Street series because Britta loves it by Ellen Hilderbrand. Hilderbrand. And the first book in that series was available, and so I went to it, and the first button was like read on my Kindle, and I literally clicked that button, and then it opened our Amazon Kindle account, and then it said, like, it just let me pick if I wanted to send it to Britta's Kindle or Carly's Kindle. Okay, that is really nice. And then I clicked send, and it was on my Kindle, and again, same thing, they give you 21 days to read it, and then when you're done, you just have to write like done, because there is like a queue. Like you have to return it. Yeah, there is like, probably get a fee. You like return it because there is a queue. Like both of them, at the time that I rented them, it said there was like 3 of 16 available. So like they have, and it tells you if there's like people waiting. Like on the first one, it said that there was some people waiting for it to like prompt you to like send it back or like you be done with it. So I am just so impressed now, and I'm so excited to like use this library card and download ebooks, and I'm still getting the hang of it, but I wanted to mention it because if you read on a Kindle, because I think a lot of you guys do from when we did that whole video like asking that hopefully your library also offers some sort of service like this, because it was literally so easy and it's free. So just wanted to mention this. Yeah. I have to say I'm okay with the Kindle now. I still like a paperback book the most, and now that I think about it, I would love to go to the library and like rent an actual book, because is there a better smell than like a library book? Yeah, like I would go just to be there. Yeah, because it's such a good like environment. Yeah, but I'm like a Kindle reader through and through now. Wow. I love it. You've always been more techie than me, so maybe that's why. I guess I'm more techie with the Kindle. Last favorite is a book favorite. Well, we're on the topic of books. Yeah, we both read it. It's another Christina Lauren book called The Soulmate Equation. I believe it's her newest release, if I'm not mistaken. Just from like the context of the book, it seemed very like, yeah, that's true, like the things they were mentioning, very recent. Just because I feel like I've read a lot of her books. Like I feel like the Josh and Hazel's Guide to Dating, that one I still haven't read, but that was like her first one, and I just like, you know, get alerted when if you follow authors on Goodreads, you do too, where you get alerted when they release new books. And I feel like I remember when the Soulmate Equation came out, but Carly actually read it first. And I don't know how, like, did I tell you I liked the author, or how did you find the book?
No, the subscriber that sent us all those ebooks.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
We are still so grateful for.
That was so nice.
Yeah, we're making our way through them, and I just like, I go through the list that she sent us, and we'll just like read quick snippets on Goodreads, and this one sounded so good, so I was just like, oh, I'm gonna read that one.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, yeah. Well, I love her books.
That is really funny though. I started reading it on the Kindle, and then it showed, because we share an Amazon account.
Yeah.
And then it like showed up that there was 2 copies, and then Britta texted me, and she's like, what book are you reading?
Yeah.
And I'm like, The Soulmate Equation. Like, we had picked the same book without even knowing.
Yeah, we started reading
it
it at the same time. Well,
Yeah.
Carly started it first, and then I was reading it, and it told me I could like jump ahead. It said like Carly is here in the book, and I could like jump ahead. Which, why would I want to do that if you're telling me someone else is there?
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was weird, but whatever. At least we were able to share an account. So basically, the book is about 2 people, a man and a woman, as usual in her books. They're love stories. So the man is named,
I know, I'm thinking because it's been like
River. It's like a unique name.
Yes,
River.
yes.
The man is named River. He is, I want to say, like a scientist technically. He basically founded this company that uses genetic research, and basically he created kind of like, I don't even know how to explain, a dating app. But it uses genetic research to pair you together. So there are different levels. Like if you match on a pretty low level, that's a base match. If you have a lot of like genes that match, then you would be like silver, gold, platinum, and then diamond match would be the top. I think it's anything over 90%. So, and it's like genetics that have to do with like relationships. And yeah, it's not everything, but just things that have to do with compatibility. Basically, they said they've done all this research on like how to prove people are compatible, and then like they haven't gotten very many diamond matches, obviously, because that's nearly impossible to find. So he started this company, and then the woman, whose name is Jess, she is like a single mom living in San Diego, and her friend is kind of like an influencer and a writer. She writes like rom-com type books. They work together at this coffee shop every day, and they see River come in every single day at the same time, and they've always like kind of admired him, but also thought he was like a weirdo because he never talked to anyone.
Just they thought he seemed like stuck up.
And one day their friend that works like the barista, essentially, he mentioned that River has this like dating app, and so Jess's friend Felicity is like, oh my gosh, that would be like great content for my books, so I like want to hear more about this. So they go to River, like they approach him, talk to him. He says, come by the office. They go to the office, and they basically do the kit. Well, Felicity does the kit. So you have to like get a nose swab, I think, to get input into their system. And Jess takes one home.
Too much? Like, I feel like basically,
I was trying to like set up the premise.
Yeah. Well, she takes one home. You can like see where this is going.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to like give anything away. I feel like that's all at the very beginning, though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, regardless, yeah. Like they both kind of get into this system. I'll just end it there of like this gene
They
match.
take the test.
They take the test. But it's Felicity's idea from the start. Jess is a little more skeptical. I don't want to give too much away, but it plays out in how you would think.
Yeah.
Right? I felt like it was very predictable. So again, I don't think I'm giving anything away.
Well, like the storyline was predictable, but like the little like nuances what made it special.
I found the whole thing incredibly predictable.
Oh, I like that.
I like the end. As I did.
Predict the end?
Like the
yes, I predict the end. But I like that she had a daughter.
Oh yeah,
like, there was just like things that
I loved it. I love the writing. I love her writing style.
They really like she didn't have.
They gave the characters a lot of depth and background. A lot of background information on who they both were. Sometimes I feel like a lot of characters in this type of book, like rom-com type writing, can make them very surface level, and they have like you have no background information on them. You see them with like one friend the whole book, you know what I mean? So I like that she kind of dives in deep in that way.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like there's a lot of family relationship and dynamics that I think they portrayed really, really well.
Yeah.
So I loved it. It was one of my favorite books I've read, and I've now read 9. this year.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. I loved it, but it wasn't a 5 for me.
I haven't rated it yet, so I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. Either a 4 or 5.
I have to do my review yet, but I rated it. Sorry, there's something happening outside?
Yeah.
Some planes, maybe?
It's crazy.
I don't know. Sorry, now I feel like I'm like self-conscious that I gave too much of that book away, but
it's okay.
We're gonna move on. It's really good. We recommend it. It's a really quick, easy read, and you can get it like through Kindle. You can get a paperback version.
Yeah,
really
we loved
easily.
it.
Highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching this weekly favorite. Sorry, it was a little bit rambly. We kind of had some random favorites in there, but we hope you have a great weekend. Sorry about the noise. We gotta wrap this up because it's like too loud. I feel like it's a combination of like planes and motorcycles.
Yeah, it sounds like that to me too. We're gonna look up right now what's happening.
Lots of moving vehicles happening outside. This is Hollywood. What can we say? But we hope you have a great weekend and thanks for watching.